Hi, folks, and welcome to Pretty Lake in Waukesha County, Wisconsin. Now, today, the venue is not really as important as the gear that's being used. Ha ha. This is the Popeil Pocket Fisherman, a relic of the 1970s. You may recognize it, or you may not. To refresh your memory, if you are old enough to remember this, or to give you an entirely new introduction, you'll want to watch this.
It's back, the Popeil Pocket Fisherman.
I caught a 3-pound trout with it. Wow! I got one for Christmas and it's really cool.
I just caught these with my pocket fisherman.
It's the fishing invention of the century. There's never been anything like it. It's Popeil's Pocket Fisherman. So small it fits in your glove compartment, backpack, even your pocket. And the Pocket Fisherman's handle is its own mini tackle box. Casting is so easy with the Popeil Pocket Fisherman. And boy, you can catch all kinds of great fighting fish. Pocket Fisherman is also great fun for adults too. It's rod, reel, line, bobber, hook, casting plug, the whole thing. Expert or amateur will love the Pocket Fisherman.
Call now and get 2 Pocket Fishermen for the price of 1. That's right. For a limited time, you get 2 Pocket Fishermen for only $29.95 plus S&H.
It catches a lot of fish, and it also makes a great gift.
Brother Tom sent me this little gadget. He found it, I don't know, at a garage sale or somebody's basement or something in Michigan. Asked me to test it out for our viewers, and I am more than happy to do so. You can see the profile there. It's basically, that's kind of neat. It's got a spin cast reel built into it. The rod is made of nylon. Got a sort of a double apparatus on the front for fish capturing. It does fold up to a nice handy pocket size. And of course it has a handy storage compartment for lures. So let's get on the water and see how it operates. You can cast with it. I'm casting my spoon out here. Yes, there are pike in here. Do I think a pike is going to grab the spoon right now? No, probably not, but that does show you. It's got a decent casting outfit. It's got a decent casting action to it. Okay, and there you have it. Let's tie something on here, see if we can maybe catch a bluegill. Oh, I think I got one hooked. There's one. Okay. There's one. Oh, yeah, sort of medium size at best, as I like to say. Let's see what we got. And there you go. The first fish landed on our vintage Pocket Fisherman. One thing the instruction manual mentioned for this, and this unit was very clean. It was in the original box and everything when Tom sent it to me. One thing they mentioned that I thought was very bizarre, they said if you want to increase what little flexibility and fighting power you have in this little nylon rod here, they suggested the use of rubber bumpers, which are sort of like 6-8 inch long rubber strips, which you could embed right in your line, tie them on at each end, and they would supposedly provide a little more resistance in the fight. They said those were sold at tackle shops. I gotta say, if those exist, I certainly have never seen them, but I guess they might help a little bit. Here comes the challenge, is when you hook something a little bigger. I think this is probably, came and grabbed it from behind. This is probably a largemouth bass, but we shall see. Holy cow. Yeah, it's got the, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, whoa. Okay, it's posing a little challenge to the weights here, or the flexibility of the rod, and there isn't much flexibility, but whoa. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, you can land them. You can land them. They're not too feisty and too big. This one is actually sub-legal size, probably about 12 inches. They got to be 14 here in Wisconsin. But I did land a largemouth bass on the Popeil Pocket Fisherman, which is pretty cool, huh? Yeah. It took that just right at the edge. Let's see if I can get that out of there. There we go. Okay. Largemouth bass, which is our most common game fish quarry here. I do occasionally catch pike. I've caught just a few walleyes here over the years, and hey, we landed him with a pocket fisherman, which is pretty damn impressive. So I'm happy about that. You know, could make a commercial out of this. You know, they go together, bass and Popeil Pocket Fisherman. Wow. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go into this little cove here where people park their boats. Nice and calm, usually full of fish, one way or another. Back here you can see them down there in the darkish water. Is it huge? No, it's not. It definitely is not very huge. But yeah, on the Popeil Pocket Fisherman. He made good bait for something. Dang, I think we got another bass on here. I hope it's not a pike. Pike will cut right through the line with his teeth. Damn, okay, I see him down there. Going back and forth. Looks like, is that another largemouth? I think so. Yeah, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, lordy. It's a largemouth. Yay! Look at that. Hey, look at that. I don't know, maybe a tad bigger than the first one. Maybe about the same size. Largemouth bass. Nice. He came and grabbed that again toward the rear of the boat. He's not hooked too deep, which is good. Right up at the top. There. See if I can get that out. And there you have it. Yeah, about the same size as the first one. Maybe 12. Largemouth bass. Bass run pretty good in here. I've caught some big bass in here. And some, you know, just barely sublegal ones like this as well. So, yeah, rod handled him fine. He weighs probably just a little over a pound. So, very good. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Very good. And away he goes. Is that a pocket fisherman you got there?
It is. Huh?
It is.
I haven't seen one of those for a while, have you?
Actually, I have.
You got the heavy duty one.
That's weird.
Yeah.
How long ago did you get it?
Oh gosh, years.
Yeah.
I've had it for years.
My brother sent me this one. This thing is probably, I don't know, 50 years old?
Oh yeah.
I'm
I
guessing.
remember the commercials.
Yeah.
Here, you know, I mean,
It does.
Yeah,
It works.
it does work
Yeah.
here.
Pocket fisherman.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a few little bluegill here.
Yeah,
I
that's
got
the place.
Yeah, they got them all over here. Yeah. How about you? Did you do any good?
Yeah. I think you got one there, bud. Pull him in. Yeah, you got one. Hey. On the way back to the landing, I encountered a group of kids who were curious and wanted to give it a try, and sure enough, they caught a bluegill, which indeed proves that the Popeil Pocket Fisherman makes fishing family fun.
Yeah. Can I hold it?
Okay, what's the takeaway here? Well, I'd say I'm pretty impressed with the Popeil Pocket Fisherman. It actually worked better than I thought, and the build quality is pretty impressive. It's pretty solid. You look back at it, this one is 50 years old. As you saw in that opening video, they brought it back just a few years ago. So obviously there's been a lot of demand for them over the years, and they are pretty good for, you know, certain functions. Now, what are the three things that a rod and reel outfit's supposed to do for you? Well, the reel, of course, has that function of playing out the line or reeling it in, and of course storing it in the meantime. This works pretty well on the Pocket Fisherman. The reel is enclosed in there, so it's free of dirt and grime, and if you want to get at it for maintenance purposes, well, that's a little harder, but not bad. The rod serves a couple purposes. First of all, the length of the rod will facilitate casting, and that is a definite drawback when it comes to the Pocket Fisherman. Very little flexibility in the rod tip, so you're not going to whip something out, you know, in let's say surf casting or something like that. That is one drawback here. The rod also flexes and provides a dose of resistance to the fish as you are fighting it, bringing it in. And in that area too, the pocket fisherman's gonna fall a little short. I was a little skeptical of those images on the video of the kids bringing in really good size fish on the pocket fisherman. That might be somewhat difficult. The pocket fisherman is basically obsolete now because we've had a revolution in the materials used to make fishing rods. This is a cheap South Bend rod I picked up at Walmart. It is expandable to 5 feet, and the outer section is made of graphite. You can see that it bends. It bends a long way. That's going to provide a lot of resistance to a fish. You could catch a decent sized bass, or I wouldn't put this up against a 30-pound salmon, but I might put it up against a 3-pound rainbow trout. And then you could put a reel on the bottom just like this, and it becomes a very handy rod and reel outfit that is fully collapsible. You could put it in your suitcase, your briefcase, trunk of your car, whatever, and it is very compact and reliable. Okay, so that has sort of displaced the pocket fisherman. You can also get those kids fishing outfits at Walmart, which will do basically the same thing the pocket fisherman will. That is, if you want to have the Little Mermaid or the Ninja Turtles on your fishing rod. So the revolution in materials, particularly graphite rods, has rendered the pocket fisherman somewhat obsolete. You can also buy multi-piece rods that you can piece together. Pocket fisherman, yeah, for people who are new to fishing, may want something cheap, convenient, easily accessible, easy to operate. It's still a thing. So Popeil, it's still with us.